1 in every 1 persons will die. Be excellent to each other. 3 things cannot be hidden long: the sun, the moon, and the truth. These quotes and words of encouragement are some of the subtle insights into the world of Race the Sun. What is actually going on? Why are you doing this? And whose bright idea was it to chase a sunset? It really doesn't matter, as Race the Sun is a throwback to arcadey quarter munchers, as well as a tip of the hat to modern procedurally generated experiences. The why isn't important, but the how absolutely is. You control a solar-powered hovercraft that flies towards the horizon, dodging obstacles and collecting power-ups to aid you in your suicide mission. Why suicide? You can't win. The game even informs you that death is inevitable. But death isn't the point. You will die. I will die. It's what we do with our time that matters. And if you've ever wanted to spend your time hurtling towards the sun while avoiding hazards, then you're in luck. The basic idea is that you go until you can't go anymore. As your vehicle is solar powered, spending too much time in shadow will drastically decrease your speed, diminishing the chance to ever bring yourself to the horizon. But that's merely window dressing for the myriad objectives for you to complete, such as traveling a certain distance while airborne, or only making left turns. Completing these tiered objectives will level up your ship, unlocking new upgrades that will allow you to hold more power-ups or turn more sharply, amongst other things. There's also a slight modification system where you can plaster decals on each of the ship's wings. Through this, you get an idea of the game's sense of humor, as it encourages you to always keep trying and never give up in the face of impossible odds. It's really quite charming. Race the Sun is deceptively pretty. The objects themselves are rudimentary at best, but when coupled with the great lighting of our galaxy's brightest star and the speed at which you travel, Race the Sun is a pleasant game to look at. It almost comes off as monochromatic at times. I do wish the visuals were spiced up a bit, whether through randomly generated filters or a menu option. Nevertheless, the graphics work for the game, but won't be winning any awards. The sound department is well executed, but suffers from a limited variety, and the fact that the game sees you restarting all too often, which means you'll hear the same track over and over again. I quickly grew tired of it and decided to turn the music down and put my own tunes on instead. Things work out much nicer that way. One of the hooks to Race the Sun is that every day you play there's a new course to run. Every 24 hours the game scraps the previous course and gives players a new one. Leaderboards are tallied as well, and any of the objectives you are working on will have to be done on the new level. This will be the thing that Race the Sun lives and dies on. When you first play it, there's only one level, and you can exclusively play that level. Sure, you can unlock a couple modes, but they're throwaways and won't hold your attention long. The fun will be in coming back day after day to experience the new layout, even if it comes from the same basic building blocks as before. The great thing about this game is that with very little time, you should know if this is a game for you. I knew instantly, the moment I saw footage. It doesn't bother me that it's not a game to be played in a marathon, but one that you experience in short bursts over several days. It's a brilliant casual game that will dangle an appealing enough carrot in front of you to get your money's worth. It channels experiences like F-Zero, Wipeout, Luftrausers, and Star Fox, and blends them with endless runners to create a unique game with an eager demographic. Race the Sun is currently available on the PC, the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita.
Never enough done. I must be in love again to see as clear as letting go.